Okay, I started my truck. It seemed to be a little bit weak. The battery seemed a little bit weak because either those new batteries in there, but when these trucks sit for, 10 days or so, they get hard to start. Well, not really hard to start. The batteries drain pretty fast. Here's a transformer. Let's see how much copper's in this thing. Why is this so hard to drive now? It was easy to drive. Now I can barely move it. We're gonna weigh this later, and I want to strip this later. Copper prices being so high. Yeah, the house up the road there, the guys give me all the appliances. Stove, dishwasher, fridge, another stove. So we're gonna grab those next couple days. I got a bunch of inspections popped up all of a sudden. Well, flat tires, we expect didn't feel flat, but it's gotta be about 100 pounds probably. Whew. Should be copper. It's all copper leads. Oh, here's my tool right there. I'm looking for this. Let's do a scratch test. This came out of some sort of knob is missing. I say it's copper. It's the same kind of material here. Wow, this could be a lot of copper. I think it's. I don't know how I'm going to strip that. It's like 2 transformers welded. Oh, I just wonder. Might have to cut here and cut here or something. I don't really know. It's not like your standard transformer. It's like a double transformer. I would say, well, if we went to buy, say that's 100 pounds, it's 30%. Well, transformer might not be 30%. The motors seem to be, but these are more like 20%. So maybe 20 pounds. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Hopefully I have time today to do it. I need to get my bin ready right away. Taking this now. Can't bear with a crappy crappy vice. Best way of carrying it, I don't know. Something like this. This is really heavy. I don't know how I'm going to get up. I'll take a Jimmy one side, I guess. Probably at least 100 pounds or more again. Holy smokes. Figure out how I'm going to grip it. Get my fingers in here. Okay, that's it. Like that. Grab these lights. No shortage of scrap, I'll tell you. Okay, let me see at the yard. Okay, weigh this out here. I'm thinking 100 pounds at least. 110 pounds, 4 ounces. So it wasn't too far off. Okay, another weight now for later. 110 pounds. Whew, that was pretty heavy. I weighed myself, it was like 226. So it's about right. That's what I usually see sometimes on the scale. Okay. Okay. So we got a microwave. Just trying to load the bin up. That's all I care right now. Let's get this out of here. I heard prices are up. Not in my yard, but in general. So if that's the case, that should be good. But that's in the States. I see the prices are all popping up big time for all metals, really. So we'll see what happens. It's really greasy. I don't like doing these, but you know, sometimes I have good copper mortars. So you never know until you look. And this one's really heavy. It's actually pretty warm right now. The sun beating on me, that's why, but so with the copper being so high, that means all metals are coming up in price. Brass will follow. Why copper wire will follow. Insulated wire. So you know it could be interesting next few weeks. There's no real reason why it's popping up either, so it's kind of unusual. Before they were saying the virus was causing it, where people are buying more, so they didn't, so they don't get shutdowns. They're just buying the material just to have it. But now, I just don't know. Be interesting. Transformers are hidden here. Usually they're exposed. This one's a little unusual for me, anyways. On this one. Could be copper. That's a bit of a copper look. I mean, it's heavy, but the transformer doesn't look that big, so where did all that weight come from? So it's already loose. It's already loose. I wonder why I didn't unscrew it. But it was kind of Mickey Mouse, this transformer. Like somebody else was playing with it. Yeah, nice copper. 2 pounds copper. 750 in copper there. So $8 that transformer's worth. $8 stripped. Metal and copper. And I did the calculations on these. These little mortars. they average out to be half an ounce each. Half an ounce. Some a little more, some a little less, but I did 9. The other 3 ounces, so that's good to know. Every microwave has them. Everything, like barbecue rotisseries have them. They're everywhere, those motors. Sometimes you get lucky, so you have to keep stripping these. You know, if you don't strip them, you're not going to know. See, like this one here, even the magnetron is takes screws. It's like nuts. Not normal, so maybe it's an older layout or something. I normally grab these all the time, but I've been doing that lately. I don't have a deep socket right now. Doesn't look like an old one. Looks like just like a standard one, you know? The older one's got big IC chips. There's no IC chips there at all. Okay. Seems pretty heavy, this one. It's part of my stockpile. So, copper transformer. Gotta love it. Probably not. Aluminum, so I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, it fits perfect. Transformer fell out. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'll do the other microwave here and I'll let you know. I have another one here, and then whatever else I can put in here, and then get ready to get rid of it. Okay. You wouldn't believe another one like this with a copper motor, identical transformer, copper. Only difference was this one had a bigger little transformer. Just take the whole board out, because on these boards you also have relays that contain copper. The copper being so valuable, and who knows, maybe one day we'll see $10 copper. If everybody starts, you know, whining about pollution and this and that, and eventually, you know, you won't be able to mine. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seems to be, you know, want to go green and electric vehicles and this and that. You know, it's all going to be trying to get a, you know, a big earth moving truck to be electric. It'll take a lot of batteries, a lot of horsepower, a lot of copper, right? If they could even do it. We're talking about a pickup truck, but they canceled that. Well, it was probably greed. It's about greed, you know, money. That's probably why they canceled it, but that's your next thing. That's going to be You know, that's copper mortar. Difference with copper mortar, bigger transformer, but the same transformer in general. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I tried selling these bikes on Craigslist. Forget it. I even actually tried giving one to my relative. They said no, they're okay. See, the problem is, what it is your kid wants to see a bike in a store, and he wants to see it either Christmas time under the tree, or he wants to see it at a store. And if he likes the color and wants it, he appreciates it more than, you know, buying a used bike. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it is, right? This is so tight, the brakes. There it is. Because I know how the kids are. And relatives, like I say, relatives only want, nowadays things are so cheap that they just buy their own, right? Oh, nice. No, that derailed. I might go with DeWalt later, or not DeWalt, but Milwaukee. But I bought an M12, but I made a mistake. I bought a M6 18 volt, or probably the wrong one. But anyways, you learn. 18 volt has more accessories, more torque, way better tool. 12 volts is, it's okay, but for like cut-off saws and different things, you want the bigger tool, the bigger battery, a little more torque. See, I don't think guys are saying it's not worth doing this. Like this is a little bit, my bolt cutter is actually, it's not doing, it's not cutting perfectly. It's a bit of a gap here, but it don't take that long. Bolt cutter, it's not like it's costing you money to grind it. Aluminum being 61 cents right here a pound, and it's getting good. That's when I first started out, aluminum was, they only paid me like say 50 cents, 60 cents. Then I went to this big yard and they were paying like 75 and 80 cents. I was like, what the hell? How could I be getting chipped, like ripped off all those years? I never shopped around. I stuck to the one scrapyard. Well, they were good guys. I mean, nothing wrong with the guys. It's just, I was selling to one guy only for years. And if I'd have really checked around, would have been a big difference in price, if you know what I mean. Let's see what I've got here for metal. I like to dump this into a container right away, then I'm not picking up stuff steady. Find out where's my empty container. Right here. Anyways, like this. So you just contain it, if you know what I mean. Some garbage. And I'll throw the sprocket into the heavy metals. A little extra money. See that? Now I got some clean aluminum. pound and a half for sure. Didn't take that long. Right? And I'll take the tires to get recycled later when I get more built up. Garbage. And we got some heavy metals here, I think. Right here. See? Okay, so what else do we got? I think I throw in. Don't have that much small stuff. See, everybody says fill everything up. Well, I filled some fridges up and some things, but I still don't have enough smalls. Okay. Okay, see what else I can put together. Taking mortars everywhere. Mortars, copper bearing mortars everywhere. No shortage. I might take one of these apart. Somebody wanted to see one of these, so all those goodies, huh? Let me just get organized, get some tools ready, and then we'll open it up. Okay. It's like industrial, this stuff is. Well, this is thick wires. Holy smokes, I can't even cut this stuff. I think it's for a battery backup or something, if I'm correct. That's what I think it was. But that's definitely strippable wire, but still number 2. Okay, there's a plate here. I think I have two or three of these actually. It's got a heat sink, it's like an inverter. Actually just like an inverter. You have to get little nut, like little sockets, deeper sockets than this, what I have. Let's see if I can just take this off first. Have to use 2 hands, my wrist is sore. Could be carpal tunnel, something, I don't know. I damaged it before. I did therapy. I don't know, twisted it. You know how it is when you're working. Twisted it on my job, and then I was getting therapy, and it was good after, and then got worse again. This we're talking about 5 years ago or something, or maybe longer. I used to work high-rise construction. I'd be craning loads, and I was vibrating concrete, so that's kind of hard on the wrist using the vibrator. So you have to be separate wire. This one should have just and we'll just start getting this ready. Okay, that one's out. This one I have to get this side. Let's screw it up a bit. Too thick. Okay. Pretty impressive, this thing, huh? Just gonna have to cut all the wires first. It's amazing how people dream of this stuff, how to make it, you know. You actually get out there and put on a drawing and finally put it together and then make sure it works. It's amazing. That's kind of why I like stripping stuff like this. Just don't, it's hard to believe, you know. How this technology is so advanced now. More here. Okay. You know, I think I might strip these wires because they're long enough. Because they're actually, oh, I can't even cut these things, they're so thick. These I can probably strip. Longer ones, right? These I might strip. A couple more there. Six transformers. And this type, I think I could smash it. This was brittle, I think. These transformers. If I could pry one off. Let's see. I had my big screwdriver. Where was it? Okay, I gotta find the big screwdriver. Okay, stand by. Okay, pry it off the board actually. I don't think it's aluminum, it's just too strong. Okay. Looks like it's it'll break up if I hammer it. Come on, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what kind of you want, huh? You get those all day long, you'll be smiling. stripper off. There it is. Small screwdriver. Well, that's good because I was a little bit wondering how to strip these originally. You know, just in general to save time, but roll it off or I can even cut it, but get a knife. Funny how it's laminated between the plastic. There it is. Just stripping those right away, because these will add up the money. You want the ones that add up fast. Fast payday. It's not bad. A little big, nice big wad. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. There's 10. It's an aluminum thing here. So let me just get this a little organized here, and I'll show you more as I strip it. Okay, I just have problems getting the screws out. It's just such a small little screw. So the transistors, I can't get the board off. I have to pry. Get the other one off, but this one's a little tougher. Ooh, big spider in there. Look at that. Ready to go. It's a wolf spider. See? You use a real tiny screw, Phillips. I can't get them all out. The biggest problem. Like stripped. This one came out now. A little prying. Oops, a little prying, it loosened out. One's a decent heatsink. Just wonder where that spider went. It's a nice heatsink. Yeah. See, these are copper too, huh? See the copper in there shining? If I get my little... See, it's all like, lots of electronics in there. See that? It's all fun, weird technology, huh? So anyways. There are the spiders there. I think I'm just going to trash the rest. Some weird kind of fuses here. Maybe dirty aluminum, maybe? Anyways, so I'm going to pop these fuses off. I think they're fuses, right? Anyways, and then I'm going to scrap the rest in the bin. Okay. Okay, 2 heat sinks. 4 pounds, 3 ounces. Let's see what this comes up, this wire. What's it? 7? 3 ounces. 3 ounces here. So it's about 2 pounds of wire in those transformers. In this. Okay. Just wanted to check it. They add up fast, those aluminum heat sinks. They're pretty heavy. Solid and heavy. Okay, so I just stripped that. Bin's pretty well full. Full enough I could get in anyways. That's the cops up there. Another microwave, but it's not gonna fit in there. I got another unit here. I got 2 more units like that one. So let's strip the odd thing here. I gotta go soon. Oh, he's circling around. There he is, right up there. Okay, so not seeing anything obvious to open it up. I guess it's I have to loosen this first. And I think it's just spot welded or something. First time. It's weird to see an airplane flying pretty low too. Wow, pretty low also. The screen never came out. Normally all screws apart. This thing looks like brand new, never been used. Could have probably sold it or used it maybe. You find so much stuff like this all the time, like what do you do? That's the biggest problem. It's sitting in the rain. Looks like new. See, the other sockets here. These ones here are deeper. It's too big. See a stupid tool set. I have to use only these sockets for this set only. It doesn't fit nowhere else. Ridiculous. I'm gonna keep that motor because a motor I can actually use for something because it plugs directly to 110. So I don't have to do any modifications. It's got a plug on there right away. Let's see if it even worked. Probably worked. For sure, I would think it worked. But being like this, I don't even know where I found that, to be honest. Should have took a better look at it. It works. Maybe I can make something with it or something later. For a project or something. Put it up there for now. Okay. Cover this up for now. So the bin is pretty full. Don't have anything else to put on there, so that's what it's going to be. It's a pretty good load. I'm satisfied. A bit tight here. So we need the access. So we'll let you know what it paid and so on. I'll show you after when I put it up. Okay, we got in the hook again. Take a quick look to see what it looks like. Pretty good load there. I had some small stuff I could put near the back, but I think it's a pretty good load. Okay. So I don't think it's gonna be super heavy. Maybe around 3,000, 3,200 probably. So we'll see what it weighs, what it pays. Stand by. Okay, back to the scrapyard. Price went up there. It's $140 a ton right now. It went up $10. I watched the iScrap app and he said it was going to go even higher. You know, so there's a couple of movements already. Not sure why, but that's definitely good. All prices are high. All across the board, it's all good. All good. I had 3,340 pounds. Total was 233.80. Combined loads, I had HMS about a week ago. The two loads combined was 357.25, so it's not too bad. HMS was 190, so HMS probably is 200 now. So it's gone up quite a bit, probably 10 cents a pound. So I made another $15. I think it works out to about $15 extra I made. If I would have jumped the last week, I would have lost some little bit of money. So it worked out okay. Still got a load full in the white van. With the price being $140, now I have to aggressively go out there and pick up more stuff, because when it starts going like that, it could flip another 10 bucks. Again, you don't know. They're predicting at least a couple weeks, you know, strong prices for sure, at least for a couple weeks. Hopefully till the end of the year, it'd be nice. Anyways, worked out pretty good. Happy about that. If you like my content, make sure you subscribe. That's very important. If you don't subscribe, you know, the only way my channel grows is through subscribers, right? And then the algorithm sees my content and it says, you know, promotes it more. I just don't know why some guys get lots of commercials, some guys don't get very many. It's just, I think what it is, you know, when you run onto a channel that's trending, what happens is, I think YouTube actually, what they do is they actually spam you with lots of commercials, so you go into their subscription. That's what I'm thinking. Just be patient. After a while, the commercials start disappearing. I don't control commercials. I used to edit them before, like about a year ago, and I tried to limit some, and what happened is the algorithm totally screwed my channel up. I lost a lot of views. It was really sluggish for about 6 months.
So I leave everything up to YouTube. They're controlling all my commercials, so bear with it. Like I say, if you don't really like it, there is ways of stopping commercials, right? It's up to you, either by subscription or other means. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you like. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.